It should be interesting to see how it goes for her here tonight. Her cardio is unquestioned, as are her wrestling chops, and her game plan would seem to be pretty clear to me tonight. Try to get this fight to the ground at all costs.
It's going to be very simple. You know, you watch this young lady compete, and you watch her how comfortable she is inside a fight arena. I remember seeing this kid at youth tournaments over the course of her youth, where she's wrestling, her and her father traveling the country to get matches in. That's why living in this moment right now is nothing new to this little girl. She has always been in the arena. She's always been at the forefront. Now she has to implement all those lessons and use them if she hopes to become the UFC champion, as she told us she's going to be at the fighter meeting on Wednesday night.
Oh, she's got it all, and best of luck if she does get your shoulder blades on the canvas. All the best trying to get back up. So here she is, Bate Estaca, Jessica Andrade. It was pretty amazing to see her put a capstone on this UFC career and beat Rose Namajunas to win the title at UFC 237. She's a real problem here at 115 pounds.
She's a real problem, John, and she became a problem when she went down to 115. You saw immediately that the power and the cardio and the pressure and the ability to hurt people in a division where most fighters aren't knocking them out with one punch was possessed by Jessica Andrade. And being in Rio and watching her win that title, you truly felt the enormity of the moment as Andrade got her hand raised and the belt wrapped around her waist.
Yeah, she won 4 fights in the UFC at 135 pounds before moving down. No woman in UFC history has won as many fights as Jessica Andrade. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Cynthia, Calvillo. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jessica Andrade.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here's the decorated former UFC strawweight champion, Jessica Andrade, one of the winningest fighters in women's mixed martial arts history. I would argue she's going to end up in the UFC Hall of Fame. That's a conversation for another day. As far as this matchup is concerned, you know about Andrade's power, you know about her submission skills as well. Her prediction, however softly in our fighter meeting, 3rd round submission win. We'll see how it plays out. Man, she's worth the price of admission. This fight is just getting underway, and Jessica Andrade, the bull that she is, already just throwing wayward hooks left and right.
I love her. I love the way that she fights, John, because she leaves nothing to be desired. She goes forward, and she is just throwing these big shots around the body. And the moment you get out of position, she'll grab you and just throw you on top of your head. She is a bull in a China shop, and she wants to break everything. And it all starts throwing those hooks from both sides, left and right.
Oh, nice takedown there from Calvillo. You heard Justin Buchholz, her longtime chief corner, call for the level change, and Calvillo followed suit and was able to execute right there. Andrade is back in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Calvillo's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Now she's got it.
Nice job by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt Andrade to get out for now. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is.
Related to it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play because this fight is about done. Oh, beautiful level change.
Andrade getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Good job by her here to land some strikes from top position. Calvillo's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Under a minute now to go in round one.
Nice.
Andrade is back in half guard. Well, she's got the head trapped here. Might be trying to set up a guillotine choke. That guillotine is tight. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the... Oh, she escapes. What a start. All right, so there's the horn. The round is over, and we've got more fighting. It looked like maybe we'd get a finish there after she landed upstairs.
Well, she was excited. She thought it was done. How does she reshift? How does she get herself back in the moment to try to repeat what she just did, but also top it and actually get the finish?
All right, here we go, folks. Round two. Jessica Andrade versus Cynthia Calvillo. Hook to the head there by Cynthia Calvillo. Man, how good is that? A huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
All right, not a bad entry there by the wrestler, but her takedown defense holds up yet again. New round, same result.
Same result. She told us time and time again, J.A., that she would not be taken down. Next time she speaks, I guarantee you I'm going to listen because she has proven that her words were true and she was not just putting on and showing bravado. She knew she could defend these takedowns.
Andrade going for the body. Missed with that kick. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, nice straight punch there by Calvillo.
Oh, left hook.
Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range.
Beautiful transition.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Attempting a choke now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
This has got to be it.
And maybe is going to do it. Oh, she got out.
What a beautiful display of submission defense by this young lady. Gotta be careful here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cynthia Calvillo. Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent is
She's supposed to get on the right. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent's finishing.
15 seconds to go. Calvillo's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, and she gets the takedown there and really made it look easy, I thought.
She made it look easy because she timed it perfectly. Before her opponent could react, she is already in the finishing mode.
All right, so a standing ovation from this capacity crowd after that round. A huge knockdown there in the middle of the round. Gotta have her feeling pretty good here as she goes to the stool.
Back and forth up to that point, but she eventually found the shot that put her opponent on her backside. But how about the toughness of the opponent to get up off the floor and finish that round? Let's see how she approaches the next round.
All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes, but is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. Huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast through. Take the bow. Tonight's over. She gained separation. Breaks that clinch position.
Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
Oh, once again, the Jessica Andrade power being heard from tonight.
On both sides. I mean, it's just those hooks. She throws them. Boom.
She gets the single leg takedown, DC. A nice job to enter and then change the angle to get the fight to the mat.
Yes, what a fantastic angle. What a great job of finishing that single leg takedown.
All right, she's in full guard here, DC, but you know she passes as well as anybody in this division.
Oh, man, when she gets to the ground, she has an amazing ability to just be advancing or thinking advancing.
Oh, man, you could see her head bounce on the canvas. Heavy shot lands. Lands with the ground and pound. Nice positional control here. She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike on the ground.
She's got her eyes open and she's very aware of everything coming in her direction.
Calvillo's back into full guard. Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet. And the crowd is absolutely...
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
Well, she's got the clinch striking game going tonight. Lands a nice punch there.
This is where she loves to fight.
Immediately gets the underhook. Now she gains some separation. That opened up a cut around her eye area. Gotta shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's gotta move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
Oh, huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
20.
Great timing on that double leg.
Calvillo's in half guard. All right, she's in a full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
All right, so we do get to the horn, so somewhat surprisingly, this fight is not over, given that she rocked and stunned her opponent multiple times there in the previous round.
She is so good at finding the shots that really does hurt you. It's not the ones that stand out to me. It's those sneaky little attacks that she is so good at landing that can really, really hurt you, as we saw in the previous round.
All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end the fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
Nice job by her there. She leads with the right hand and connects.
Landed the right hand exactly as she needed it to. I wonder what she's setting up to follow later in the fight.
Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Back to the feet. All right, so that body continues to get ripped up. The judges are looking for damage and damaging moments, and her body investment has been the narrative in this fight.
Early, you may not have been able to see how much of an effect this was taking on her, but now you see it. The game plan, everything's clear now, and we'll see her continue to do that as she tries to chase down a finish.
Inside leg kick, she grounds her opponent now.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
All right, so let us see who has enough left to finish this fight. I'm looking at two fighters who are on the verge of gassing out.
I mean, they have done everything.
Oh, she might be in trouble now. Huge diving punch to the head.
I need you to fight back.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Andrade. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Stepping over the mount here.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Ooh, look out, that thing is tight.
It's advancing, she's about to finish.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Calvillo.
She continues to go here because it's working. Do not change anything.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
I'll stop this. You gotta fight back.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Calvillo. All right, so after a great back and forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling.
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it, the big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and as she sat down on that strike, that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. That one now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She has to. She can go from the clinch. She can do it off of her combination. She just has a variety of ways of landing that punch.
Tries to mix in a takedown here. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Andrade. She lands the straight punch here.
She's so fast, so straight, everything just perfect. Everything perfect. Every strike, every kick, every punch, everything's just perfect.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you gotta think this is gonna lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 57 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cynthia Calvillo.
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight. Hard-pressed to find a knockout in the women's game as stunning as that.
I mean, she has so much confidence in her hand that she's willing to stand in front of her opponent and take one to give one. And when she gave one, it shut the opponent's lights out. Great job finding that kill shot.